I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past.
Hello and welcome to another Thursday with the Devs. I'm Adam, and today with me I have Theodore and Robert. How's it going, guys?
Hi, Adam. Hi, Theo.
Hello, Adam.
Guys, tonight I think we have, or today, not tonight for everybody, but today I think we have something very interesting we're working on. It's an app that a lot of people have seen used somewhere. And for them, it's something that's sort of a first step into a business, perhaps, right? I know that ideas sort of developing ideas and cooking and sort of the idea of maybe opening a cafe or a restaurant of some sort, because they have some very interesting menus and thoughts. Not everybody's opening a burger place anymore. Not everybody's opening a coffee place anymore, right? There's all kinds of new sort of tastes and delicacies that the world's gotten used to. I mean, 5 years ago, who knew what matcha was, right? And now it's everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And things like healthy and organic and farm to table type dishes. All these things that people now demand are available for people to sort of open up little cafes and restaurants for. So our plan today is to get people started on this path, right? Is that right, Theo? Is that what am I on the right track here?
Yeah, you're right. I just wanted to interrupt for a second. I think matcha is in pretty much everything nowadays. I think it's in too many things now. They have like matcha burgers, matcha drinks, matcha everything. Everything's green now for some reason. I think a couple of years ago, like a decade ago, it was like the green smoothies with like a lot of different green vegetables like spinach, stuff like that. But now it's like matcha, so
it's super healthy apparently, right? I don't drink it very much. I find it overly sweet, but that's just me. But apparently it's very healthy and can be very expensive. Good matcha powder can be very expensive. So there you go, right? I mean, if I can find a way to reduce that cost for customers, why not, right?
And today we're going a little bit across the world, honestly, because we're going to two different paths with the prompt that we have. It's going to be, so we are kind of role-playing as a customer that wants to open up a restaurant. And we're going to be building an application that will allow us to connect in the backside, in the admin dashboard, a grocery store API. So in this case, we found one that's US based. It's a free one. But in your case, you would have to contact your local dealer because honestly, local produce is a lot better than anything from the supermarkets or like big grocery stores.
For sure,
It's always
right?
better.
I mean, you can find localized products, and don't forget that's a selling point, right? Local products, low environmental damage in the sense that there's no need to transport big distances. There's no CO2 footprint, all kinds of things, right? So for people to use this and to find local producers, way better, right? And if I'm able to producer, of course I will, because I know my farmers around me what they put in their products, right? There's minimal pesticides, and everything's organically grown in the sense that they don't need to add a lot to it, right? So if I'm thinking not so much about a restaurant, but maybe a cafe, and maybe serving those smoothies that you talked about, right? I'd want to use something local. I want to use something organic, and I want to use something that has a low carbon footprint.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what we're going to connect in the back end. Obviously, we're going to use an API from a US company. It's called Kroger's. It's a pretty big chain, but this is what we could find for a free one. Usually they're paid, and obviously, if you open up a restaurant, you're willing to fetch a little bit of money to open up your drink business. But we have here a prompt.
I saw something on the bottom. Go to the bottom of the chat.
On the bottom of the chat.
Yeah, it's a cinematic Korean Mexican fusion. That's new for me also.
Yeah, that's why I said
Korean Mexican.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit funny.
That's not a combination that you see every day, is it?
No, you're not.
Most probably it's so spicy and hot.
I think this is just something that AI dreamt up.
Kimchi tacos is what it sounds like to me. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what comes out of it. I mean, what kind of dishes do you combine?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, they have millions, and I think the match is so nice because both of them are countries where the spices are incredible, and not everybody can eat it, but I think it's a good idea. I like it.
Yeah, that's why I said we're going across the world, 2 different places. They're so far apart, honestly, like Korea and Mexico. Very far apart, and they both have different cultures.
Ocean between them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think a continent as well, if you go the other way.
Yes.
I mean, they use a lot of ingredients that are not similar but have a similar result. For example, the spice that comes from Mexican food is different than the spice that comes from Korean food. So they both approach, spicy dishes in different ways, right?
And also sour dishes, right? Because the Mexicans like the lime and the lemon and everything to be a little bit more sour, and also the Koreans like the kimchi. It's a little bit sour, a little bit fermented. So I think it's very good match.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've never had kimchi. I'm not sure what it is.
It's a fermented
cabbage. It's quite strong in flavor, and it's fermented with peppers, right?
So like sauerkraut, but without peppers.
Similar to sauerkraut, but I'd say more of a peppery taste with it, right?
Okay.
And
sounds good.
I'd say also a stronger taste, a much more intense umami flavor.
That's interesting. I've never had it. I wish I could go to a Korean restaurant, but I just haven't seen any pop up. Maybe I can start my own restaurant with this application.
There you go. You can open a Korean restaurant in Romania.
That's true. Okay, let's read up the prompt for a second.
Sure.
Ash. So I gave this prompt was created by an AI using my own ideas. So let's read it out. real quick. So build a website for a restaurant called Gochu, a Korean Mexican fusion. I think it's supposed to be like a spin on the word Goku, because Goku is pretty popular in Mexico. So, but yeah, anyway, the public site, a real restaurant website here that fills the screen, a name, tagline, enormous photograph, then the menu, grid of dish cards, photo, name, description. Obviously, this is pretty much what a restaurant would have, any restaurant would have. The admin dashboard is at /admin, where the owner runs the menu. And this is kind of the most important part. Obviously, for a customer, the public site is the most important, but for an owner of the restaurant, this is the this is the backbone of things. This is where they will go to pretty much every single day. So the menu, description, price, photo, recipe. We have a recipe builder, which is pretty cool to have on a website. I've never really seen this before in restaurant websites. So we're going to see how Biela handles the recipe builder. So it's going to have search grocery ingredients. It's going to add them to a dish with a quantity. The dish's food cost is calculated from real retail prices. I also want to mention that we're going to use Supabase for this. So we're going to connect Supabase into the project because we definitely need it.
And we've talked about Supabase many times, right? We've talked about connecting Biela to Supabase, how to connect to Supabase, how users can create a free Supabase account. So there's plenty of our videos online that you can search for how to connect Supabase to Biela for multiple projects that we've done. And basically, Supabase is your database. You keep all your stuff in your Supabase to help you run your website. So it's very important. It's also very simple. It's a very simple and easy tool to connect to Biela. Just a click of a button once you've created your account in Supabase, right? And like I said, if you need to learn and how to use Supabase or how to start Supabase, it's a very, very simple database. It's free for most users, depending on how big and how much you want to fill it. But
I think you have two free projects. I mean, at the same time, you can have two free projects. You have more. You have a subscription that everything what is free days it's limited.
It's limited, exactly. It's like anything. Like you said, it's like anything. So with Supabase, you have some space available to you for your database, and you fill the database.
We're gonna take advantage of that as well.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna take advantage of this.
Look, to start an MVP and how we say the other lives, to start an MVP and to test it, and with the cost of 0, I think it's pretty good. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not working. You don't need to spend, so you can try it out and move to the next project if something, or make multiple projects at the same time to find your
niche, your niche, basically. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And in this particular
case, you get multiple chances.
Yes, you create an MVP, which is a minimum viable product. That's something that any entrepreneur or any sort of business needs to have. You need to be able to show investors. You need to be able to show clients. You need to be able to show the people that you want to sell to what you have available to you. And the fastest way to do that is to use Biela to create this product where they see something in front of them, right? You can see in front of you what you have, how it works, how people interact with it. So it's very important. I mean, in the old days, when you went to the bank and you wanted a bank loan for a business, they asked you for basically everything except an MVP. An MVP could show the bank everything that you wanted to do with the business and how it worked and how it made money and everything, right? So, it's a very important.
Maybe in your head it's a very good idea, but when you see it and you test it and you think a little bit more critical, and maybe it's not so good as was yesterday, right?
That's what the bank is there for as well, right? They're always ready to offer advice, and the advice comes based on the MVP that you provide for them. So the more information that you're able to give them and show them about your business, the more willing they are to help with those kinds of loans, right? And not just banks, right? Any investors, any of your potential clients or customers, right, are all going to have some kind of say based on what you present to them. Now, I can say to them, I have this great idea for this restaurant that combines, Mexican food with Korean food, and I'm really excited at that. But unless I have something to show them, it's really not gonna go that far, right? So the MVP, this minimum viable product, is something that's very important, right? And the
They
perfect,
have to see a
perfect
demo
tool,
first.
yes, the perfect tool for create that MVP is Biela, right? And Biela is a very simple tool that you have available to you. It takes 2 minutes to register. It doesn't take any money at all. biela.dev, register, and there you go. You're off to the races. You can start creating as many MVPs as you want, right? And that's something that in the past wasn't as available to everybody, right? And it was a major blocker for a lot of businesses and ideas, right? People would have ideas, but to be able to create something that they could show people, it took a lot of time. It took a lot of money. I would have to call a development company. I would have to design, what I wanted in my mind and explain to them. And it would take sometimes days or weeks for them to sort of bring my vision to life. Whereas with Biela, a simple prompt, I would like to do this, and I want it to be able to do this, and I want this and this and this. And even when I don't have this and this and this ready, the plan mode in Biela can help me do that as well, right? And we've talked about plan mode on multiple occasions, right? What is plan mode and how to use plan mode in Biela, right? And basically, it's just telling Biela some of my ideas, going back and forth, and for Biela and I to sort of hammer out what I want before it goes to the build option.
Yeah. I just wanted to mention real quick that using Biela does make your project scale up. So because we have Stripe connectivity as well as Supabase, you can start your own business from, for example, 1 employee yourself, and then scale it up to 100, 1,000 employees. So using Biela, you're able to scale up considerably because of the technologies that we use already inside Biela. So it's a very good starting point for anybody to use Biela. And actually, the idea for this project actually stemmed from an article that I saw and a TikTok video about a company called Wonder Create, or Wonder in this case, which they're building a Create website or a Create application, very similar to Biela, but they're not yet ready to release it. So they're not out yet. And I'm just saying that the reason why they're creating this is to build a restaurant from a prompt and then connect it to their own like warehouses and whatever. But you don't really need any of that because we already have the tools available to us right at your fingertips. You can use the plan mode in Biela to search for anything you'd like. So Biela is able to search on the web for any grocery store APIs, any cloud kitchens or anything like that. If you're looking to start up a business,
yes, I mean, why start
making food?
Why start a business when you could use a cloud kitchen? Even better, right? I have the idea, I have the recipes, I have everything available. I don't need to build a brick and mortar type place in the beginning. A lot of the big restaurants that I remember started during COVID didn't actually have a physical location because of the space sharing that they could, right? You couldn't put people in your restaurants. So a lot of these places became super big and super famous for really good food without really having a location, right? They all worked with Cloud Kitchen. It was delivery, and it was based on the food, right? The food made the restaurant. But at the end of the day, they needed to be able to get to the suppliers, get their products, get their ingredients, to use them in the right way. And that's the big thing, right? That's what you want. You want to be able to access those suppliers at the right price. I mean, it's great that I'm using organic tomatoes when I'm in one city and they're coming from another city, which is an increasing cost. But if I can find a local supplier in the summer that allows me to use my local organic tomatoes, then let's go for it.
Correct. But yeah, you don't have to actually wait around for Wonder to come up with their own solution for this problem. Biela is already here, so just give Biela a try and open up your own restaurant in just a couple clicks. So anyway, let's move on to the actual presentation of the website. So this is the actual website, and honestly, I think it looks pretty good. It nailed that feeling of Korean spice, Mexican spice, stuff like that. Very spicy food with the red accent, or I think it's a reddish orange accent.
Yes, kind of.
It's got a pretty nice font here, and
I like the font. I
hero
wanted to
section.
see that.
Yeah, it's a very nice
Now,
font. I like
in terms
it.
of design, for now, it's so good. Easy
Yeah.
to see everything. Big letters, right? So you can read it. So
Wow.
I think this is pickled cabbage, isn't it? But it's not kimchi. I don't think it is.
yeah,
No,
that's not
just
kimchi.
it's just cabbage, but what it is the Korean short rib.
Korean gochujang short ribs. Okay.
Yes,
True.
based in a
16
taco.
bucks. All right, let's see. Man, I really like this website. I really like how it looks. I mean, I know a lot of starting restaurants don't really have websites this good, but now you don't really have an excuse to not have a website this good. I mean, considering Biela did this for very few tokens, I mean, this is just a couple dollars, and you're able to get a website this good. You'd upload your own pictures to it, and you'd be able to showcase this to people who are looking to purchase food at your restaurant. So look at this. I mean, the pictures look amazing. I'm getting a little bit
Yes.
hungry. I'm not sure about you guys.
Few of them are AI generated, that for sure, but others
Yes,
are
that
incredible.
one above,
But
the one right
still.
above here. This is not kimchi, right? But it says kimchi quesadillas.
Yeah.
So a small tweak here and there, but the idea is right. It's using cabbage and it's using the quesadillas together. The combination probably is very nice, right?
Obviously,
But
you'd use your
moving-
own pictures. These are just mock pictures. You wouldn't want to
But
use.
they're nice. I would probably keep a lot of them, right?
But I don't
maybe
like
this one.
the distribution of the pictures and the many. It's like here, there, and too many empty
This
space,
one
right?
is.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of empty. There's a lot of white space
a lot of
there.
empty space,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Okay,
I mean,
but
that's
guys, come
something
on.
that we can
we're
customize
nitpicking
ourselves.
a little bit.
Yes.
We're
We can
nitpicking a
customize
little bit
these things.
here.
We're nitpicking now because we've become so used to perfection, right? Most things we
Yeah.
create with Biela come out perfect. So when we get something just under perfect, we become very nitpicky. But you're right. This is a simple fix. 2 or 3 sentences, and that can be fixed in a minute, right? Change the
Yes,
white
but-
space.
Can you imagine how it was before with the devs? You had to go back, you had to explain why you don't like it, why, and the
Even before that, Robert, you'd have to hire or at least consult with a graphic designer, like a web UI designer,
exactly,
and it would take weeks to get it done, just weeks.
exactly.
So even before the actual website gets made,
For
you have to wait.
for example, in my opinion, to fix this big issue with that space, we can make actually a carousel, right? We can say that make out of the pictures a carousel.
Okay, let's try and see if this tool that I really like talking about works here in this case. So I can use
who
the
really
magic
likes?
tool. Me, I like this tool.
You? I love
Yeah.
this tool. I mean, I talk about it all the time, the magic tool, right? I love it.
Okay, let's use this tool to the magic tool here in the corner of the website, right next to the deploy and the full screen buttons. So if we click on it, we can see that it highlights items in the page. And let's see, I'll highlight
I
this
think
one.
we'll highlight all of the parts, so I don't think will be that useful this time. I don't know.
Let's see. Let's just try it out. So please make all of the featured dishes on this section into a carousel. Okay. Let's send the prompt.
And a carousel is one of those images where I could flip from one and it just goes to the next, right?
Exactly.
That's true. Sometimes it actually moves on its own. You don't really have to do anything, but yes, it does. It does have a slider or something like that. In the meantime, while Biela is coding this, let me quickly connect Supabase to my project. So I'm just gonna create, or actually, maybe I should wait a little bit so Biela can finish this, so that we don't, combine the prompts between themselves. So
you can go to you can go to Contest Studio and ask for real kimchi or very realistic
that's true.
kimchi.
Let's try the
and you
AI
can see
image
how it
studio.
looks like the kimchi.
Wow, look at all these images. I didn't even see any of these.
We didn't finish scrolling through the page.
I think, because there's like, these are featured ones. So I think we see all of them in the menu. Yeah. Okay, so kimchi fried rice. Yeah, I didn't see this one. Looks pretty good. Nachos. These are very buzzwords inspired foods, honestly. I see these a lot on TikTok.
I mean, it's what people know. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, these would be very Instagrammable, I think.
Yes, Instagrammable for sure. Right?
Let's see.
It's one of the things I want. I need an influencer. I need some pictures, and there you go. Right, the restaurant's up and running. Even if I don't have a restaurant.
I don't know you guys, but I really like it. I mean, it's so clean.
Yeah, it's very nice. Oh, Biela finished. Let's wait for it to see what happened. But yeah, it's really nice. It's really clean. I actually like it a lot.
Will be a very good template this time also.
And look at that. It did it.
Yeah.
This is the carousel, and we have a button, just like Adam said. It scrolls, smooth scrolling. So I really love when it does this. Instead of snapping to another item, just smoothly scrolls and highlights it. Very nice, very nice. Again. And it looks like we can't go to the other one, but that's fine. You can see all of these. These are all templates anyway. So let's connect Supabase now. Let's create a new Supabase database. So what I did, I went to the settings tab here into the database, and I just clicked on create a new Supabase database. That is if you have your Supabase account connected, which I already do. But if you didn't have your Supabase account connected, you'd be able to connect it here. Just an email and password.
Extra step, yeah.
No other.
Exactly.
Yeah, just an extra step. And then you click on create new Supabase database, and there we go.
Connected. Now, most probably will create some kind of files.
Indeed, it will create some files. It'll probably ask me what I want to do, and I have a specific prompt that I want to give it. And I also have a Supabase Edge function. So we did talk in the beginning that I want to use or utilize a Supabase bucket, or I'm not sure what you guys called it. I think memory. I'm not sure exactly. But I want to utilize Supabase to its the storage. I want to utilize Supabase's capabilities to its fullest for this website. So in this case, previously I asked Biela to give me a Supabase Edge function. And I would explain it, but it's a little bit complicated. It's basically like a proxy for the Kroger API, and it just accesses it. I think it's right. For us, and then gives us the content back to the website, because Kroger doesn't allow us to connect directly from our website. But let me just do that real quick in the background. Or actually, should I show people how they can do it? I'm not really going to explain it too
Yes,
much,
you
but
can show it, and also it's asking you something. Biela is asking you something.
I saw that. I'll answer right back. Hopefully Biela doesn't get mad at me for.
No, I don't think so.
All right. So here's my Supabase account, my Supabase project. Gochu website again. We can see it here. I want to go to. Oops, I went back. I want to go to the edge functions here, and I will deploy a new function via editor. I will paste my function in. I just deleted that, and I paste on my own function.
And where did this function come from?
So this function came from Biela. So I asked Biela for the whole project as a first prompt, so to create the website itself, and then a second prompt to connect Supabase to it, and for the edge function to connect Kroger, which is this one right here, to my actual website. So let's name it Kroger, deploy it. Oh, failed to create the bundle module source code could not be participated. Where is this?
There is
80. Well, let's see. We have a problem here. This one. I think it's the problem. All right. Let's see.
Was saying you what it was expecting. I think was.
It's expecting. Wait. Promo price, item price, promo, or this, or something else. Okay, and then this. All right, that should work. Perfect. I just fixed the code in like 2 seconds. All right.
Looks like complicated, but of course this is a little bit more advanced, right?
This is a little bit more advanced, so I'm not going to talk a little bit too much about it. But let's see. So we have the. I gotta turn this off. Perfect. And that should be it, I think. And I need to also set the secrets. So let's set the secrets.
Basically, here you can place your API keys, right?
Yeah.
And in this way, you don't need to pass it through Biela, or Biela will make any mistake and save it in any file where can be exposed to the internet, right?
Yeah.
Yes, to prying eyes.
Okay. I saved everything. We have all of them set up. We have the Supabase. Perfect. And I think that's about it. Now I can copy the link to this because I will need it, and I will pretty much paste it into my prompt and then give it to Biela. So let's remove the Supabase from my screen. I'm sorry I had to show you this, guys, but I think it's pretty important to show everyone how sometimes you have to work with Supabase, and all of this information about what I did is found in their documentation. So it's very readily available to showcase. So let's see what Biela showed us here, asked us in the chat. Your Supabase project is connected. Your original Gochu request didn't include checkout payments, just a running cart total, no checkout. That's fine. We're not going to need Stripe for this. Do you want me to go ahead now and migrate the menu, ingredients data, and admin CRUD from local state over to Supabase? Now, fortunately, I don't want that right now. Instead, I'll give you this prompt. So connect this to Supabase, rewrite, blah, blah, blah. This is all just information from the AI to be able to connect Supabase successfully. And let's see. If we give this prompt, should be able to finish this right away. So Now we gave the prompt. I'm really curious to see if this will work. We also have to go through the actual admin dashboard because we didn't go through that. I didn't show you guys that one. But let's see what it is thinking about. So just give me 1 second. I'll go through the admin dashboard real quick. Grab the Supabase keys first. Okay, looks like it's doing its job very well.
Yes.
Let's hide this. Let's go full screen and let's go to the kitchen, which I think is the admin. Yes, perfect.
Yes.
And this looks very nice. I mean, compared
Smooth
to
and
some
clean.
Yeah, compared to some other admin dashboards I've seen before, very nice, very nice. Lovely. So in here we have the menu, and I assume these are all from the actual website. So the ones you'll see on the menu. I'm not sure which ones are featured. I don't think we have that ability to do right here, but maybe we can implement that in the future. So we have the categories, the lines. I'm not sure what the lines is.
They were labeled,
cost.
so each photo had a line and number attached to it.
Ah, okay, I see. I understand now. So here's the food cost. So it breaks down the food cost for all the ingredients into its base price. And then this is the markup price or the sale price. So you'd make a margin of $11 in this one, 67 cents. I mean, that's quite a lot, honestly.
It's a 73% margin, right? 73% is the margin on that one.
Is this good enough? I mean, is this good? Is this normal for a restaurant? I'm not sure.
I think it's super good.
Depends. Imagine you need to pay the bills, you need to pay the employees, you need to pay everything. And these days the cost is pretty expensive, right? So I think it's not bad.
It's probably right, because look down on the one that says 60%. It's lit up as red.
Yeah, so we have one under 65%. So the 65% is actually the lowest margin you can have.
But
I mean, it is red, corn.
So it means, yeah, I mean, it says that it probably, it's red for a reason, probably meaning that the margin on it is too low, right? All the other ones are green, above 65. Anything below 65 comes in as red. So that margin is probably low.
Yeah. But again, I mean, it is corn after all. I mean, you can't really sell corn for that much. Or at least I haven't seen
and it's easy to do it. So maybe in terms also of production, it's not so difficult.
Yeah,
to do it. So it's not bad. Also, maybe other kind of dishes will be.
Yeah. So let's see. We can click on recipe builder. Wow, this looks pretty nice.
Oh, this is amazing.
This is awesome. Yeah, and all of these are actually, I think these are mock for now because we didn't connect Supabase. Now we're connecting it in the background. But this is all stuff pulled from Kroger. I had the AI run before and pull some mock data from Kroger directly. So this is not just dreamt up stuff. This is actual produce from Kroger. But we do have fresh tomatoes, jumbo yellow onions, garlic, fresh large limes, cilantro, fresh jalapeno peppers, Napa cabbage, gochujang Korean chili sauce. I mean, they all have images as well, so very nice. Margin gauge, $11.67 per plate. And this is probably, for this dish here.
It's for the short ribs.
And yeah. So yeah, the ingredients don't change because that's just mock data, but hopefully it will change soon. So we have the ingredients. Angus chuck. Yeah, these will probably have to be searched via Kroger. Okay. And I believe you can see the price. So 1 pound is $1.29 tomatoes. I'm not sure how it actually calculates it. I mean, how many tomatoes would you need? This is very confusing for me. I've never done this kind of project before.
AI, it probably takes into account all the tomatoes you need at the restaurant. That's what the AI will do, right? It won't do it dish by dish.
For
Okay,
me,
let's
it's a
see.
little
We have
bit more complicated because the pounds and that things I'm using kilograms. So I don't know how much is 1 pound.
Well, you can ask the AI to change it
That's
into
true.
metric for you if you like, right? The whole
That's true.
website can be run in metric. I mean, Kroger is an American company; they're going to provide it in pounds,
Yeah.
but
No.
can-
It to be like this.
We can convert it directly on the website on here on the website
Right.
Biela created. We just run a conversion because everything is just tied to. I think everything is tied to a kilogram. I'm not sure, so we can just run the conversion and yeah.
no,
You'll be
there's
able to
going
do
to
it.
be anything in milliliters is going to come up as ounces. So you need a metric
Yeah.
converter, right?
Yeah. That's true.
That sauce, the Korean sauce, I think is going to be in ounces when we need it in milliliters. So whatever we need to do to make that work better, so be it.
That is correct. We have a couple issues here with the super base. So apparently it didn't correctly get the URL, I believe, or there's a problem with the tables. We'll be able to fix that right away.
Mhm.
Let's go back to the ingredients. So we had recipe builder, price test, price needed to clear 65% margin on the current recipe.
See,
Clears the floor.
60% must be the cutoff for it.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're probably going to lose money on the employees,
Correct.
rent, stuff like that.
Yes.
Ingredients: beef, cilantro.
Red cabbage. I mean, this is all very interesting. We have SKUs or UPCs, I guess is called in this.
Yeah.
In this case,
UPCs. Right.
we
So
have
it
the
breaks
aisle as
everything down.
well. So, wow. We have the aisle for where you need to go to purchase these. I didn't really
Well, that's
ask for this.
that's if you send a driver out to go pick it up. You know.
I can believe it that
Actually-
it was made with just 2 prompts. This thing, and basically 1 prompt to generate all
Right.
this.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
How much is the
It's very
cost
nice.
of this till now? Can we check it?
So right now the cost for
2.7
this is 2.7 million. I'm not sure to tell you exactly how much the price in dollars would be, but I think we can maybe see it on biela.dev. If we just compare it to the package prices, we can give an estimate to everyone.
I think when you're done, you get an individual price. 2.7 million is all the projects you've created since you started using Biela, right?
But actually, this brings me to a good point. So, Robert, you said 2 prompts. This is 2 prompts after all. This is the 3rd one that's running, but 3 prompts, even 3 prompts, fits very comfortably into the 5 prompt, the 5 free prompts that you get.
Yes, when you
5
register
free
with
prompts.
Biela, right? Absolutely.
That's correct.
This one, it's around. I calculated now. It's around $8. $8 full website. Not
$8,
bad, right?
$8.
$8 full website.
My goodness.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's see if I just want to check if the ingredients are listed now. Both errors. Okay, new dish. All right, let's see ingredients. Search name. Let's see. Maybe we can search for onion on the menu.
Nice.
Menu 3. I'm not sure exactly how it's pulling the data from Kroger's. I'm just not sure. Orders
Maybe-
tonight. One day
Maybe it
service.
created some kind of, or it's taking it from internet. You can ask.
Yes. Right, it's taking it directly
let's-
from the live Kroger site.
All
All right, let's just make a new dish. Let's see.
But the problem
do
is,
you
how
guys
does it? How does it
Yeah.
do it with pricing? I mean, the price in California is going to be different than the price in Florida, no?
For the Kroger,
website,
like for the produce.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just something that Kroger does by itself. I think it calculates from where exactly you're pulling in data, so it gives you the
Where
national
are we
price.
pulling in data from in this case?
I think. Well, I'm not sure. Honestly, I haven't said that to the AI, so it's probably somewhere in the code. I'm not sure where I can give you that information from, but let's see. Maybe it's in on the visit Vine
Look,
Street
I was just
1400.
scroll down to the
This
bottom and get me an address.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, so the Midwest, in the Midwest, right? It's taken
Yeah,
the average price. Yeah, very nice.
it's taking the yeah.
This is
Okay.
as average as you get, right in the Midwest, right in the middle of the country, Cincinnati.
Are the
Right?
prices different on both coasts?
I would assume that you could get fresh produce all year round in California and Florida, but in the winter prices would be different in the Midwest, right?
Because
Chicago, places like that.
you're saying Midwest, but it's actually north, right? It's actually on the north
It's right in the
side.
middle of the U.S., right? Right falls on right in the middle, right?
Okay.
Not
Okay.
quite down in the center between the north and south, but between east and west, it falls right in the center there, right?
I
Cincinnati,
understand.
Ohio, home to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Cincinnati Reds and the Cincinnati Bengals, right? For those of you that follow the NFL.
We're getting football news here. Anyway, let's make a new dish, and I'll just call it. I think tacos. I think it's a random name. I can't really think of anything else to call
Call
it.
it soul tacos.
Soul tacos.
Yes.
Okay, $15 menu price. Handhelds, obviously. Description: tacos to fill your heart and tummy with. And photo URL we're just gonna leave as empty. Oh, come on now. I'll just do localhost.
All right. Whatever that
All right,
means.
let's do. I don't know. I just need a URL, but I don't have one. So margin 100%. Let's see the recipe. It calls. So again, you can create your own menu items. This goes into the database, and you can go. So again, the margin is $15. We get 100% margin because we didn't add the food cost. So to add the food cost, you go to the recipe, and you add here exactly the ingredients that you need. So in this case, we would
Ground
probably
beef.
need garlic, beef.
Garlic is my biggest item.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, it pulled all the data from Kroger. So it was a little bit slow, but now it is here. So beef, shaved steak, ground beef packs,
Ground
3
beef.
pounds big.
Yep.
So ground beef roll. I think we should use this one. This one's $20. I don't know why I keep using pounds. I'm a little bit confused with dollars and pounds and stuff like that. Pounds they call like British pounds and stuff like that. Anyway.
No, pounds
so
is a metric weight here. It's a weight.
Yeah, I know, but I get confused with the British pounds as well, like the currency, because they also use like pounds and metric units as well. As it's very complicated. Anyway, let's add this. So we added Kroger ground beef. Then we need onion. And let's see. Yeah, so we wait for it to load, and it loads pretty much everything. So we have white onions, sweet onions, yellow onions, yellow onion 3 pounds bag. Again, jumbo red onions. Very nice. Let's use white onions. What else? Spices. I'm not sure what spices they use for.
Cumin, cardamom.
Look for kimchi.
Garlic powder. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. I can't help but smile at this application here. This works so well.
No, it's cool. So nice.
Yeah, right. So we're gonna use garlic powder. We're gonna use black pepper, paprika, and I'm not sure. Let's use cilantro. Yeah, here we have it. Organic cilantro, simple truth, organic cilantro. Man, we have so many. We have
But
freeze
maybe
dried.
not everybody loves cilantro. I don't know.
Not everybody
Let's just
does,
add it in the
believe
menu.
me.
I heard it tastes like soap. Is that true?
Is that
Only
true,
for
Adam?
certain people.
I honestly
Cilantro
never
is one of
tried
those
cilantro.
spices that either you love it or you hate it. There's no midway with it.
I thought cilantro looked very similar to parsley, but I guess
It
it
does.
just
It
looks,
looks
but it's not the
exactly
same
like
taste,
parsley.
right?
Not at all. Not
No,
at
no,
all.
not at all.
Oh man, I always thought like, man, I thought I knew cilantro based because it just looks like parsley, but I guess not.
If you
But
taste
we have
it,
to add cilantro.
you'll notice the difference right away.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I might have to taste it someday. But we have to add cilantro. That depends on the customer if they want it or not. That can just be calculated at the end on the actual receipt. So let's add organic cilantro. What else? Limes, lemons. What else?
To make
Limes.
tacos, you need ground beef to make tacos and some spices, basically, and onions, right? Then you want to make it Korean flavored. You want to add either Korean vegetables or Korean. You can add Napa cabbage, for example, is a Korean cabbage that's used for kimchi. When it's raw, it's Napa cabbage.
Napa cabbage.
There you go.
Napa
It's so nice.
Valley.
It's amazing, this tool.
You like it?
Yes.
Can't wait to let people use this
Let's
application
open a
from
restaurant.
the
What do you think,
templates.
guys?
In the USA,
Very cool.
I would pass on that.
Doesn't have to
I'll
be in the
pass on
USA. That's the thing with this tool, right?
That's true.
It can be used anywhere in the world.
Can be, but needs to
we can
change
also
the API of the provider.
Yes, you need to change the API for the restaurant that you're using and for the for the API for the supermarket. Yeah.
Supermarket.
Right.
So we can also change the quantity in packs. So in the case of items that come in packs, where I think this counts towards, like, for example, if we add Napa cabbage, it's just one. It's per product, I believe. So it would have to be one. You can't really buy half a Napa cabbage, but you'd have to calculate
No, but
this
you buy
yourself.
multiple. You would buy multiple.
Or yeah,
based on your restaurant,
yeah, but I'm just
right?
saying. Yeah, but I'm just saying that you can't really buy half of it. You have to buy a couple more, or just one.
Any restaurant.
But this is
any
all
restaurant.
calculated. This is all calculated on the website and by the user itself. The website can't really be completely that smart. I mean, you have to do some manual work as well, and this is the point where you might have to
attaching kind of AI, right?
That would work. I was thinking about that when I made the prompt, but I thought that it might be a little bit too complicated, so I just left it.
I mean, in terms of cost, if you are not using it every time, sometimes maybe it's good.
Look, you're going to buy salt and pepper and spices that are going to sit on the shelf and be used in every dish, right? And you're going to be using a lot of them. So you're not buying one container of salt. You're probably buying like 5 kilos of salt, right? You're going to keep salt has an indefinite shelf life. You can use it in every dish. You know, it brings down the cost per item on your menu. So yes, there's a lot of ways that you can sort of work that out. You can work it out manually if you've worked in a restaurant, or if you haven't, I'm sure there's some sort of AI to be able to help you with that as well, right? But basically what we have here is the app from the supplier that supplies us with the products, and we are able to get them direct from the supplier built into the back end of our restaurant. Right?
That's correct. Yeah, I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Very nice idea, honestly. Hopefully everyone can give it a try on the templates. And is there anything else that we should add to this? What do you guys think?
I don't think so. I think for now it's perfect for a template. The people can use it, and adapt it to their own restaurants or to
Exactly.
other restaurants. They, with this one, someone can just go and show it to a restaurant and try to make a client, right?
Yes.
For example,
I mean, why rebuild the wheel? Why not take this to a restaurant and go, look, I have your restaurant app as well as the back end built in for you, right? I've just saved you hours and hours of time going to the supermarket every week and picking prices. Here I have the API for you. I have your supplier. I have your list of ingredients, everything you need. And even if you don't have the recipe, this is the recipe as well, right? It's absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant app, right? I love it.
You're going to go to the restaurant owner. You're going to be like, fire your accountant right now. I got the perfect solution for you. Your accountant's been losing you money.
Right, but
joking,
what you will be able to do is to find a supplier that's local to you. You may be able to change suppliers. You may be able to find, locally produced suppliers, organic suppliers, all kinds of things that make the restaurant more efficient, right?
That's correct. Okay, I think this is where we can end the stream. So,
and I think we've done. It's come out very nice.
It was one of the best templates what we've made till now. One of them, of course, we have a lot of, but on a live, I think Biela did a very, very good job.
Maybe we can show people just for the last part here. We can show people where to get the template from if you guys want. I can show.
Yes, let's do that. So remember, when we finish, this template is going up on the website, and biela.dev has a lot of templates available to you. So if we go to the home page here in biela.dev, Theo, why don't you show us where we can find these templates that we build for our users, right?
For sure. So on the biela.dev website, here it says, or start with the template. So browse templates, you click on this button, or you can go to the link biela.dev/templates with an S at the end.
But it's right. It's right on the homepage there, and you can find them. And there it is. We have all these sort of websites set up, templates set up. They can be searched
these are
for.
Featured ones.
Yep. And if you scroll down, you can search for various types of templates there on the left-hand side. Right. We have mobile and web-based app templates.
Yep.
Right.
We have categories as well, but I think
we have them by categories as well.
Yeah. So we have 11 pages of templates here that you can download and use and to modify to start your own business or build your own company from them. So very cool. These are all done by our team or by people around the world to specifically meet your needs for your company. So
really
I think that's about it. Yeah.
I mean, it was another great show with a great idea. I love what we ended up with in the end. It's something that anybody can use. It's fairly simple. It's just a matter of finding the right API for the supplier near you, right?
That is true.
It's
contact
very
them.
Easy to do. Exactly. Right. Very easy to do and a very, very handy template for the future. Another great show, guys. Another great show. Another great Thursday with the Debs. Remember, you can contact us through our Discord group. You can get us through Telegram. You can leave your comments on the bottom here for the build tonight and tell us what you thought. And we'd love to hear from our community, right? And we are still a community. We're a community of developers working with people who are learning and growing with us. So thank you so much, guys. Robert, Theodore, great job. We'll see you guys next week. Next week on Developing with the Debs on Thursdays. So see you next time. Thanks, guys.
See you.
Bye-bye.